Hello everybody and welcome back to more Fable Graveyard Edition. Last video we desecrated some graves and looted some dead corpses and did all that really good disrespectful stuff. But in looting we got some stuff returned to somebody who opened the way for us so we can continue on in our journey. I need to make a small correction, although I'm sure somebody will already correct me in the last video on this. I said last video that it is an infinite spawn in the graveyard, and it technically is, but it also technically isn't. There are 4 red dots, I think, on your map there. You can see they're gone from my map. But there are 4 dots on your map, and they're the dots of bigger undead, I guess, kind of like generals. And if you manage to get rid of all of them, then the enemies will stop spawning. So this area is technically never-ending spawn until you get rid of those 4 bigger enemies. But until then, you can fill your boots with experience, and that's what I went and did. I went ahead and I just kind of destroyed a bunch of enemies using magic and skill and got some experience for that. Also, if you talk to the Gravekeeper, he doesn't really say anything interesting. He kind of just says like, "Oh, talking skeletons, you're crazy," and why do you get to have all the fun, and you know, all that kind of stuff. So let's move on. Okay, so more undead here, obviously. It's just the way the cookie crumbles. There will always be more undead. And I think in this area too, they are like painfully annoying in the terms of respawn. Oh, I think a lot of undead are like that just because undead, I guess, are technically never, you know, respawning, because you would never really run out of dead people. I mean, actually that kind of makes sense too. Usually video game logic, it makes no sense, but something like this would actually make kind of a little bit of sense, you know. So, oh, if you didn't get your good experience grinding from the graveyard, you can come in here and walk on this annoying path and destroy all these enemies for some good experience too. Although I'm sure it's kind of the same type of thing where if you destroy all those dots on the map, these enemies will probably cut it out and stop respawning. I would imagine anyways. So maybe I'll just go ahead and I'll kind of ignore them and kind of move on. If I can. Ow! Kill these guys. Get them out of my way. And undead actually, collectively, like on their own they're not really deadly, but collectively when they all start beating up on you, they can actually kind of be quite a nuisance to deal with, and you can take quite a bit of damage. So you gotta kind of watch out. And of course, more blocking my path. What's new? It is kind of nice, though, to kind of just wail on these guys and just get a lot of just pretty useful experience, really. Like, this is all small experience, but for the amount that I'm killing, I'm sure that it will actually kind of even out when I get back to the guild to be quite a bit of experience. That's going to be pretty useful to me, so I can't really complain. I don't want to make it too boring to watch, though. I mean, this would not be an interesting episode. It would just be me sitting here and slaying undead until the ends of time, you know, and trying my best to commentate over it. That just wouldn't be all that fun, but oh, I'm gonna keep going here. I'm gonna ignore you. Come on. You're next. Big guy. There. And you can see they've kind of stopped respawning behind me. Aha! They block the way forward, but not the way back. More undead. I always find that funny about the arena is that they give you the undead before you fight them, and then when you get to the graveyard, it's like, oh god, they never stop. It's kind of crazy. I somehow unequipped my weapon. That was smart of me. Yeah, that's really helpful in an area like this. I'm such a smart cookie, I tell ya. I have the best survival skills imaginable. And these skulls are talking, or not these skulls. That guy's talking to me. I just can't hear what he's saying because his voice is too soft. But I think he's like talking. I think I have to defeat him to defeat the way, or open up the door ahead of me. I can't go forward until I defeat this big guy, so I might as well. There we go. Yeah, you had to defeat him before you could get through that door, so I think that's kind of what he was saying, was he was like the gravekeeper or the gatekeeper. Maybe that was Nostro, I don't know. Either way, the undead should stop spawning now. Ooh, silver augmentation. I can put that on my weapon if I want to, but let's just keep moving forward here. Circle of the Dead. Ooh, has the quest changed at all? Yeah, investigate the strange light. Well, that seems like a pretty straightforward quest. Let's go ahead and do that. Ugh. And this is just more killing of the undead. I can't remember exactly how this quest goes. I think you just kill them until all the circles light up. And then when they do, all the ways will be blocked. You can see, like, I can't get through that path because it's glowing off, and you have to defeat certain undead. Some of them are, like, glowing. You can see I have to get rid of this guy first before I can defeat the other undead. And certain undead, the ones you defeat, I think, are the ones that light up the ways here, so you just gotta watch out for which ones are glowing and which ones aren't. So you... So you have, it's kind of stupid because you have a bunch of undead that can cause damage to you, but all these undead are like invisible and you can't cause any damage to them. Woo! Big ugly guys, aren't you? Okay, well, let's do this. Shock you to death. Although that does like no damage at all. Oh well, it'll work for the time being. I think with these guys too, you kind of have to alternate between them. Just kind of go for the one that's glowing. And one more, and that seal should be completely lit up. Are you gonna glow so I can hit you, or am I missing something? Come on. There you go. I was gonna say, you can't stay invisible forever. I need to get this quest done. Come on now, that's not fair. There we go. Dun dun dun. So that completes the entire graveyard path quest. Like I said, that's kind of a longer quest with a bunch of different parts. And you can see I got 13,000 experience for that, and all that experience came from defeating undead, because talking to the gravekeeper I got nothing out of. So like I said, all that little stuff really added up quite quickly, which was really nice.
Check the guild for more questions.
Was there a silver key chest around here? I really doubt that I can actually go into the silver key chest. How many does it have? Oh, 10! I can! Awesome! And this has a piercing augmentation in it. I think with those 3 keys that we got in the graveyard, I think that like just barely made 10. And I'm eating all my meat because I've got like 300, I think I had like 200 pieces of meat in my inventory when I looked at it, so I don't think I can dig up any of these graves at all. So that means we are done in the graveyard for the time being. But the next quest is insanely long, and you're kind of locked into it once you actually start it. So I'm going to go back to the guild, because the guild master said we have more quests to do, and I'm going to see if there's any in-between quests that we can do before we do that quest. So he might have something for us, he might not. I heard he say we had more quests, but knowing him, he said that, and we don't have any. Oh, okay. Bandits have kidnapped Bowerstone townsfolk, track down the gang, and free the hostages. Oh, okay. I guess I can do that quest. We have like 1 quest to do, but that's alright. I don't mind doing that quest. It'll give us something to do. A little bit more money and stuff like that. Might not also hurt to see our experience. I'm just barely short of a physique upgrade, and I really want to get that before we do the next quest. So I'm going to try to see if that bandit quest will help us out. Maybe. Because I'm probably only... Actually, I'm actually quite a bit shorter. So frustrating. I want more experience, but I have a lot of it though. I mean, general experience is just way up there. It's just whopping. I haven't decided what I want yet though. So I think I might just wait for a while. I do want to upgrade something before I leave on the next quest though, because that next storyline quest is absolutely huge. And I don't really know what I want to do in this video now that that quest is done. I guess I could go and check up on my wives, see if they have anything for me, go and buy some more property or something. I have quite a bit of money, but I guess I could also do that bounty hunt quest and see if we can get anywhere with that. That might be a better usage of our time. All of this video is getting a little bit long, so I guess we'll do that. Let's go do that. Can never decide what it is that I want. Oh, bandits, where are you? I need to find you so I can rescue some hostages and do more good things that I do as a hero. I haven't gotten the quest pop-up though, so I need to find out why that is. Yoo-hoo, bandits, where are you?
Hero! Oh, thank Avo you're here. The bandit gang you're looking for have taken hostages. They ran into Greatwood. Maybe you can catch them. Good luck. I'll wait here and send more help if I can.
Okay, so apparently I had to come to Lookout Point, and then I had to go to Greatwood, so that's great, okay.
We've heard there's a hero after us, and we'll never get the ransom for these two if he catches us. We'd better scarper. Let's split up. Bob, you head off to Fisher Creek with that one. Me and Rab will head towards Greatwood Lake with the other. We'll leave a few lads to take care of him. Let's go.
Okay, so this is another one that's split into two parts. There's two hostages, one in Fisher Creek and one at Greatwood Lake. So, let's get started. Let's take out any bandits that come our way here and rescue the hostages as we go. I hope this isn't going to be too difficult. I don't remember this quest being insanely hard. There's a few little requirements you have to do, but really, overall, it's not too bad. Although bandits are a lot tougher than the undead. A lot of these bandits just really have some crazy stamina, but that's okay. And hopefully this quest doesn't take us too long. I maybe should have thought of that before, but I kind of just want to do the storyline stuff. I don't really want to be stuck doing a lot of side stuff, because I do that enough in this LP. Like, I've put off stuff for so long. I do so much messing around in between. It's kind of crazy, actually. I just use my weapon, my strength weapon. Or my strength weapon? Wow, my sword, my melee weapon. So I can get that strength experience as well, so I can actually go ahead and I can get that upgrade I want, hopefully. Because I always have a hard time getting that one. That's always the one that gives me the most trouble, because it costs so much flippin' money. It's insanity. There we go. Yeah, not as much work with our sword as it is with using our other weapons, that's for sure. Hey, don't hit me. I'm the one doing the killing here. There we go. Alright, now we should be in the clear to go find that first hostages. Or the first hostage of the two hostages. That's better.
Help! Hero! Over here!
Do I actually walk towards him?
Come on, do your worst. You're no match for me and my gang.
Okay. If you say so. I know that, that one of them will actually, like, cut off the... will actually kind of, like, kill the hostage if you get too close. I think it's the one in the lake, though. I think with this one, you kind of just have to defeat all the enemies. But, yeah, I'm not too sure. We'll see here. It looks like this is fine if I just defeat them all. Which, I mean, isn't a big problem. He's just being cocky for no apparent reason. I mean, do you know who I am? Do you know what I've defeated? Oh, a bunch of bandits are no big thing for me. Although they are annoying when they block like crazy. Come on. They're a pretty worthy adversary. I'll give them that, but really, if you honestly think you can defeat me, then you have another thing coming. I have 9 resurrection vials. I'm like a cat. I have 9 lives. Come on. Thank you. Ah, so much blocking and can't get my flourishes off. Man, I'm rusty. As long as we save the hostage, that's all that counts. Die. There we go. And last one.
Thank you for rescuing me, hero. But the bandit leader and his deputy still have my sister. I overheard the bandits say they were taking her through Greatwood Lake. Head that way to catch them. I'm going back to Bowerstone where it's safe.
Okay, have fun. I hope you have a nice life of not being kidnapped anymore, and hopefully I can save your sister. Let's head towards Greatwood Lake. Okay, going towards...
I'm impressed, hero.
But my leader has another hostage somewhere in Greatwood Lake. Not that you'll defeat me. Watch this.
Was just about to say going towards Greatwood Lake before the guy interrupted me. But yeah, he's kind of annoying to defeat, as you can see. He has actually kind of a unique sort of stabbing move that I don't think I've ever seen any other bandit use. And if they have, I just haven't really noticed, but either way, piece of cake. Okay, let's take care of all the cronies here first, because I think, like I said, with this guy, I think if you get too close, he actually will kill the hostage, and you'll have to do this quest all over again. From what I remember, anyways. Then again, I might be wrong, but we'll deal with this as it comes here. Die. And luckily, he only has 3 of them. I mean, what a pansy compared to the other guy. The other guy had like 10 on him. It seemed like 10. Ridiculous amount of guards. Are you dead yet? There we go. Okay, let's go see what this guy wants.
Last chance or the broad gets it.
Okay, so only logical thing to do here is to hit him from afar with your bow.
Right, nothing to lose. Here I come.
And he'll actually come and attack you instead of her now. Whereas before, I'm pretty sure he's like, I warned you, don't get close to her, and he kills her, so... I'm just gonna assume that's what happens. I'm not gonna risk having to do the quest over again. I'm just gonna take these guys out, and that really sweet reward for doing this quest will be ours. And we will be $5,000 richer, so that's awesome. I like to hear that. I will take 5,000 free dollars any day. Although I guess it's not really free, I have to do a lot of work, but whatever.
Hero, you're the best. You saved us all. Amazing. Thanks again, Hero. I'm off to Bowerstone now to find my relatives. I hope they're safely home in one piece. Please accept this reward.
I hope so too, lady. And we get our first treasure clue, so I think we've got almost every single piece. I think we might be missing the last one, so that's kind of cool. So there you have it. That is that quest all done and finished. And that is also going to be this video done and finished. Little bit of a side thing from our main storyline, but like I said, we should be going back to that next video. So thank you so very much for watching, and I hope to see you all next time for the next video of Fable.